Alright guys, what's going on? It's been a little while, been busy, but I got a comparison video today on the Glock 43X holsters, and at the time when I bought this firearm, Tech Cory was not making holsters for it, and we were waiting on molds. So he has always made the 43 holster, but I kind of got the firearm first. Usually I plan a little better, but I had a friend that had a holster, the QVO, which is the quick violent over holster, for his 43X. He said he didn't like it, so he gave it to me to kind of use while Ted was getting molds and start cranking out holsters. And I absolutely hate that holster. Also, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and I'll show you why. But I was at Cabela's searching the surplus, which is always out of the good price range, but once in a while you get lucky there. And I found this little Blackhawk holster, and this thing's, it was $12 at Cabela's, and this thing is awesome. For $12, I all day over this QVO, and it's just ridiculous. But anyway, I was like, it'll suffice until I get my Tech Cory holster, which obviously you guys have seen the channel before. That's really all I run. So the problem, I ran this for a month or two, and it's been a decent holster. It's soft and pliable, so no really hard edges, but it is cheap, and I really don't want something breaking on me. But I've had these for my 340 PD, and I've actually had it for 19 for a little bit now. Or in the past, but they work for what they are. They work. If you're in between holsters, they're not bad. The QVO, these are $75 with shipping. I think they're like $64. I looked them up last time, and for the quick ships, $64 plus shipping. I think when I charged one out to my card, it was $74. But I wanted to try the wing, and so when my buddy gave this to me, I was like, oh, it's set up perfect for it. And the problem with these, I don't know, these aren't foamy clips, but they look like them. This thing rides so high that when I first put it on, it just wanted to it was so top heavy, it just wanted to fall out of my pants almost. I had my belt cranked, but it was like, it just felt like the gun was flopping out. And then the wing, it was taking it and pushing it, so it was like this. So instead of riding like this, like every other holster I have, it was riding like this. And just, because you're so high, and this is riding, so when they're deeper, there's more pressure against yourself. And, with the belt, that's going to hold it well. But it literally like this. I was so embarrassed because I was going to Jewel and wanted to walk around, and I got a card immediately just to hide this firearm. So, obviously it doesn't work, and I'm not a fat guy. I don't have a beer gut, push anything out. This thing is just flopping around. $75 holster that's supposed to be, it's got some high-profile names behind it, but I don't see it. I really don't. Look how high this thing rides. If I got a piece of paper, my belt's like there. So you're halfway, from the magazine release, and you're almost halfway through the trigger guard on it. You're here. So damn near close. A third away, a third through the trigger guard. Now, do this one. Look at this cheap holster. that completely encompasses the whole trigger guard. And this thing was great. I mean, it didn't print at all. It sucked into my body nice. You still had a good purchase on it. You still get a great grip on it. And got the Tech Cory holster the other day. I mean, and positive, nice and positive. Obviously, .08X Mykydexholsters, and they're just always been great holsters. He puts out a great product. And also on the eBay store, it says it's 14 days out, but he's a lot quicker than that. So all these guys, that are 3 weeks to 3 months, usually for the custom holsters, he makes all his holsters custom also, and I've never waited more than a week for any of them. So if you want a quick holster and it's custom made in the U.S., Tech Cory holsters have always been great for me. But also to show you on the Tech Cory holster, this thing's so tight, you can't even. That's where your belt's gonna ride. Still, completely, takes the whole, puts the belt, on the whole trigger guard. So this thing is, I've been wearing it for a few days now, and it's just like this for comfort, for no printing. If you get a good holster, you're not going to need all this extra crap. You don't need the wing. You don't need the wedge that guys are putting on these now. Just get a good holster. You're not going to need all this extra stuff on it. But his cant's perfect. It gives you just enough grip to get a full purchase on it and pull it out of your belt. And it's just a great holster. Everything I wanted on it. I wanted a low sweat guard in the back too. So sweat guard is nice and low, compact, unlike the QVO. And the QVO is huge. The problem with that also is when you draw the firearm and doing whatever you're doing, if you're trying to bend over or run or lean, I'm leaning forward when I'm shooting. So this thing is stabbing you in the stomach the whole time. When you have your firearm out. You have your firearm in it, you have that whole purchase. So next time you're carrying appendix, just bend over and see where that firearm rides in you. You're going to have this shelf for your stomach, but as soon as that's out, all you got is pretty much a knife going into your gut the whole time. So that's why this is real nice. Basically maybe an inch over my belt line, minimal, So it doesn't bother me when I'm out. This one obviously doesn't have one. But, it's well made, but as soon as you put it on, you're gonna, for me and my buddy, as soon as we wore it, we knew we screwed up. And it was a mistake. Yeah, I will not be ordering anything ever from them, but they should really look at a company and really change these holsters, because I'm going to give it to one of my buddies that he got a few extra pounds on him, see if he likes it. And I don't know. The only thing going for it, really, it gave you a huge purchase. But, I print like crazy with this thing. It just, I couldn't believe it. But, again, let's stick with the Tech Cory holsters. I've always it just worked out great for me. And they're, really high quality. There are different Kydex in this. This is kind of like a cheap, it just feels different. It feels cheaper too. And all the hardware just doesn't feel good to me. And I don't like all this extra. It's for the enhanced mega or slide release, I guess. But I mean, come on, you don't need it that big. You don't need that channel that big. And that's all you need. You know, the enhanced trigger or the enhanced slider release will work on this one too. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. But I think I got 1,000 rounds to this so far, and I'll do a review on the 43X when I hit 1,500, 2,000. I've been carrying it for a few months now, 3-4 months. So once I hit the 6-month mark, I'll do a review on it. So stay tuned for that. And looking for a holster, I'll put a link in the description. He makes holsters for all the high-end carries, the low-end carries, just pretty much anything. Full-size, compact. He does, TLR lasers. He's got some for those, and lights. So check him out in the eBay store. Link in the description. And I'll see you next time.